Okay. Let's call this Shelton Metropolitan Park District meeting is called to order. Donna, will you do a roll call, please?
Yes, I will. Board Member Bode.
Here.
Board Member Feast.
Here.
Board Member Schmidt.
Here.
President Onesco.
Here.
Board Clerk McDowell.
Present.
Board Member Peterson.
Here.
And Board Member Dorsey is absent this evening.
Would somebody like to do a motion to excuse Mayor Dorsey?
I will. I move to excuse Mayor Dorsey from our Metropolitan Park District meeting.
Is there a second? Okay. There's a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All opposed? Okay, motion carries. At this time, I'd like to remind the members of the public that they can make comments during the public comment period as well on any items listed on the business agenda or action agenda. When making a public comment, you will need to raise your hand electronically on the Zoom app. State your full name, whether you reside within the city limits, within Mason County, or elsewhere. Option 1, join the Zoom meeting by clicking on the link that is displayed on the city's webpage. The link is listed on the agenda and minutes page under the tab that says more. Option 2, email City Manager Jeff Knighton. And option 3, call Jeff's office phone. Both the email address and phone number are displayed on the screen of Mason Web TV streaming video. Okay, Donna, do we have any public comment tonight?
Take a look here. No, we don't, Mr. President.
All right. Has everybody read the consent agenda? And if so, is there a motion to approve the consent agenda as published?
So moved.
Okay. I didn't hear a second.
Second.
Okay, there is a motion and a second to approve the consent agenda as published. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. We are recessing from this special meeting to open a public hearing. Interim Finance Director Terry, I'm sorry.
Mr. Board President, if I may, we had a little bit of a change in the agenda, not to any of the items, but just to their order. If you'll notice, you have the ad valorem piece as public hearing number 1. And we wanted to move the resolution for the board's vote into the number 2 slot so that it flows instead of jumping back and forth between the budget and the revenue piece. With the board's permission, we'd like to move item number 3 up into the number 2 spot and move item 2 down to number 3 so they kind of go together.
Okay, and I think that is correct on my script here.
Yep.
Anybody have a problem with that? No.
Nope.
Okay, so I guess we are in the interim finance director, Terry Schnitzer, has details for us about resolution regarding the 2022 ad valorem taxes.
Thank you, Board President and members of the board. Tonight, I bring you the 2022 SMPD ad valorem tax resolution, and this ordinance increases the property tax by 1%, which is the highest lawful levy amount that we can impose, plus the new construction. And the amount for the 2022 is $10,482 over what the 2021 ad valorem tax amount was for that. So it would be just over 598,000 for the 2021 or 2022 collections. So other than that, there has been no other changes since the last time we presented this to you back in October.
Okay. Anybody have any questions for Terry? Donna, has anyone signed up for public testimony?
No, there's no one signed up.
Okay, do we have a motion?
I move that we consider this resolution as presented after the public hearing is completed.
Second.
All right. Any council members have any questions or comments? No. We have a motion and a second to consider this resolution as presented after the public hearing is completed. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Aye. Motion carries. This public hearing is closed and we're opening another public hearing about the 2022 preliminary budget. That's the right order, right, Jeff?
Yeah, I believe
Okay.
you incorporated both items 1 and 3 into the prior motion. The board has voted
Okay.
on that portion, so we can move on to the next item.
So we have another budget piece to consider, the 2022 budget. Terry has the details. Correct?
Thank you again.
Correct.
Again, we bring you this resolution to adopt the 2022 budget for the Shelton Metropolitan Park District. This budget includes does $776,690 less the program revenue, plus all the capital purchases or projects. And that totals up to just over 900,000. And again, this budget has not changed at all from the last time we presented it to you in October.
All right, Donna, has anybody signed up for public testimony?
No, there is no one signed up, Mr. President.
Okay. Okay, do we have a motion?
I move that we consider this resolution as presented after the public hearing is completed.
All right. Anybody have any questions or comments for Terry or staff? Okay, we have a motion.
The
Oh, sorry.
railroad go to design, the
Yeah.
railroad multimodal path go to design. That'll be fun.
And Mr. Board President, if you could just declare the public hearing closed, and then we can go on to the next item for the vote.
Okay. Where is that in here? This public hearing is closed and we'll resume the special meeting.
And then call for the vote. We already have a motion and a second, so.
All right. We have a motion and a second to consider this resolution as presented after the public hearing is completed. All in favor, say aye.
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 Opposed? Motion carries. Our next item is a resolution to set the 2022 SMPD ad valorem tax levy. Did we do that already?
We did. That's the order got mixed up, and I
Oh,
take responsibility for that. I apologize.
Oh, okay.
So the next item is the announcement of the next meeting, and it's scheduled for December 21st. However, I think that we'll be canceling that and moving that into the first meeting in January.
Okay. So
Mr.
this,
President, can I ask a question?
yes.
I think that I probably need to read each of the resolutions before we move on. Is that correct?
Yep.
Oh,
Okay.
oh, yes. Here they, I'm sorry.
We
These
threw
are
a-
all, my pages are kind of out of whack. Sorry. I got,
We threw a wrench in it.
yes.
So would you like me to read one of each of the resolutions at this time?
Yes.
Okay. Resolution number SMPD 34-1021, a resolution of the Shelton Metropolitan Park District for Shelton, Washington, setting the amount of the annual ad valorem taxes for calendar year 2022. And then the next resolution is resolution number SMPD 35-1021, a resolution of the Shelton Metropolitan Park District adopting the budget for the year ending December 31st, 2022.
All right. So this meeting is adjourned at 5:56 p.m.